Some say you're the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with, but it's not always about the inner circle. In fact, research points to the fact that acquaintances like the barista from your local coffee shop or the postman can have a greater impact on your well-being than you might be aware of. Hey there, great to see you again on our channel. My name is Jonas and I'm co-founder here at FlowLab. We're discussing mental fitness and tips for peak performance on this channel. And we also have a meditation app where you can train the self-regulation skills and mindsets to become more self-confident, productive, and find fulfilling flow states more often. The download link is in the description together with a 50% discount code off the yearly subscription. Also, if you enjoy watching this video, it would mean a lot to me if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so we can produce more videos like this in the future. When you think about the people in your life that bring you joy, that somehow enrich your life, perhaps you think about your closest friends, your family, your partner, the people closest to you, that know you well and that you spend most of your time with. You have each other's backs, you can have endless conversations, you challenge each other and feel a deep connection. But when talking about people that enrich your daily life, would you also think about the person at your local bakery who already wraps up the bread you always buy when they see you? The fitness trainer that guides your Monday morning workout, or the neighbor with the dog you chat with every now and then in the hallway? Those acquaintances don't seem to play an important role in your life, and yet a day without these small interactions may seem somehow emptier. In psychological research, we speak of weak ties to describe these loose social interactions. We don't have a connection as deep and intimate as with our friends, and in many cases also less frequent contacts with those, but these everyday encounters actually hold great potential. In the past, the most obvious benefits for researchers was that they help to diffuse information, so any type of news, innovations, job openings, and so on. Now we know that they can also boost creativity. We get out of our bubble of like-minded people and instead are confronted with the breadth of perspectives. We're encouraged to think outside our usual thinking patterns, get new input, and therefore can also generate new ideas or connect the dots. Also, weak ties can make us happier. Even when only visually acknowledged by a stranger, we feel more socially connected. Or in another study, students who tended to interact with more peers reported to be happier and to experience greater feelings of belonging. Okay, now how often do you walk down the street glued to your phone? How often do you put on your headphones while waiting for the bus? And how often do you put your backpack on the seat next to you because you hope no one will sit next to you and initiate a conversation? In other words, how often do you forego these opportunities to enter an interaction and to bring a little bit of joy into both your and the other person's life? Especially in times where we are more digitally connected, our real-life connections often come up short. In a study, participants were put in pairs and it was made sure that they haven't known each other before. Each pair was either assigned to a phone or phoneless condition. That means one group had to put all their belongings in a box before the experiment started, while the other were allowed to keep their phones. Next, the experimenter pretended to run behind schedule and let them alone for 10 minutes. This waiting period, however, was part of the study and videotaped, so the researcher could evaluate the interaction afterwards. One of the main takeaways was that people who were in the smartphones condition smiled around 30% less often, although this would have been a great opportunity for a casual interaction. In our video on how to feel more at home in any place of the world, I talked about these small daily interactions and that only after COVID hit and they couldn't take place anymore, I realized how important they were to feel more comfortable and at home somewhere. Check out the link in the info box if you want to learn more about it. So, why not start a little self-experiment and try to initiate these small interactions as often as possible for a week? Where in your life can you find more of these weak ties? Observe what changes, what this makes you feel, and maybe even how this broadens your perspective. Let's appreciate these people who cross your path and that, even if we're not friends with them, enrich our everyday lives. And with this impulse in mind, I say goodbye for today. If you like this video, it would be amazing if you could give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and this little bell to get notified when we upload new videos. This helps us produce more video content in the future. Have an amazing day and see you soon.